The views and opinions expressed on the show by the host, speakers, and doctor experts do not reflect the views of Johnson & Johnson, Johnson & Johnson Philippines Inc., or its respective management. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, mommies! Oh my God, it's so nice to see you guys again, kahit na through the screen lang. Okay, my name is Divine Ligo and welcome back to another episode of Johnson School of Gentle Season 2. Diba? Alam nyo, excited ako parate when they call me and I need to host an episode because ang dami ko talagang natututunan. You know, aside from sharing my experiences with co-mommies, you know, I get to learn a lot of things, diba? So Johnson's continues to bring more helpful topics, more doctors and experts, and more surprises. Yan yung favorite natin, mommies, diba? So thank you for tuning in. And the topic today, I'm very, very excited. So okay lang, magtanong kayo ng marami kasi kahit ako marami akong tanong. So everyone, hello again to our mommies also watching through the Shopee app. Hello! And abangan nyo kasi mamaya meron tayong Shopee paid discount. Oh, di ba? Meron na kayong natutunan, meron pa kayong discount vouchers and 5,000 coins that we will be giving away. So, makinig tayo ng maigi for a chance to win all those, di ba? So, comment naman kayo kung nasaan kayo. Saan ba kayo nanonood? Then mag-shout out kami later to you guys. Ito yung masaya dito. It's interactive, no? So, kung hindi nyo napanood yung School of Gentle natin last week, Mommy Kylie Padilla and pediatric gastroenterologist. Oh, nakuha ko. Dr. Maria Imelda Bilen Bitog Sales talked about how we can manage our toddlers' nutrition. Meron kasi mga kids na medyo picky eater, di ba? Mga mahirap pakainin. So, they talked about that and the challenges, diba? So, if na-miss nyo yun, you can watch all of the Johnson School of Gentle episodes here in the Johnson's Facebook page. So, makascroll nyo yung mga videos, even the ones na ginawa namin before from season 1, andun pa rin siya. At kung nanood naman kayo last week ng informative session natin, comment nyo kung ano yung mga natutunan nyo. Kasi gusto kong makita kung ano yung mga na-realize nyo, yung mga nakuha nyong insights, diba? Okay, so today we are having another exciting and informative session. Actually, ito yung session na for me parang ginagawa ko siya every day. So, very sakto na ako yung mag-host nito kasi ako mismo ang dami-dami kong tanong. A lot of the mommies will surely learn from this dahil lahat tayo parang napilitan tayo sa ganitong sitwasyon. So, chichika ko yan sa inyo mamaya. So, with the help of a teacher mom, we will be addressing your questions and concerns about at-home learning for toddlers. Yan, sakto. Because if you're watching my IG stories, nakikita nyo na parati kami nag-homeschool, di ba? So, ayan, marami rin akong tanong di ba? So, mommies, if you have any questions like me about homeschooling or home learning, especially pag mga toddlers, mga 2 to 4, ganyan, 2 to 5, just comment them and we'll be addressing them later. So, may comment box dyan. You guys can ask your questions. Okay. Alam nyo, paano ba to? Hindi ako nag-graduate na education. Never ako nagturo sa buong buhay ko. I mean, I would do seminars, I would do talks, pero iba talaga pagka anak mo yung tinuturuan mo. Never rin ako nagturo ng bata, pero we're put in a situation where we really have to do something, di ba? Para to ensure na yung kids natin are learning. Lalo na sa time na to, na toddler si Bas, parang mabilis siya mag-pick up ng things. So, kailangan marami ako maturo sa kanya at yung maturo ko tama. Ang hirap kasi, di ba, hindi naman tayo handa for this. We didn't graduate education. Hindi rin tayo, nung na-lockdown tayo, hindi naman tayo nakapag-prepare. So, yung space natin sa bahay, medyo maliit, masikip. Like ako, I'm in a condo, medyo maliit siya. And wala rin ako yung gamit, diba? So, yun yung mga i-discuss natin. Paano ba natin i-tackle yung mga challenges na ganyan? So, okay, I wanna greet some viewers. Okay, meron tayong viewers from Manila, Mandaluyong, Valenzuela, Laguna, Nueva Ecija, Tarlac, Cavite, and Marikina. Meron din tayong viewers from Caloocan, Pasay, and Marinduque. Wow, we're all over. Meron bang international na nanonood? Comment din kayo because I wanna see that, diba? So, also, for those naman na parents na hindi naman toddler yung babies nyo, but the school that your kid goes to started distance learning. So, ayun, di ba? Ang dami nating challenges. So, you can ask all of that later. So, paano ba yung home set? Paano ba natin sila babantayan? Gaano katagal ba dapat? I mean, other than that, may kailangan pa ba tayong gawin aside from yung nakikinig sila sa computer, diba? So how do we make sure na our kids are really learning the right things and learning enough, diba? Ayan. So, kung nakaka-relate kayo, mga mommies, don't worry because Johnson's has invited a teacher para tulungan tayo mag-prepare at i-manage ang home learning ng ating mga toddlers. So, yan ang i-discuss natin today. Very, very appropriate sa sitwasyon ko ngayon. So, if you guys have questions, comment nyo na because we will try to answer as much as we can today. So, bago natin tawagin ang ating guest expert, meron naman kaming surprises for everyone. Ayan, favorite niyan. Tuwing nag-host ako dito, ang saya-saya ng mga ganitong portion natin. Dahil, meron tayo ulit, pop quiz. Okay? So guys, makinig kayo na mabuti, mommies, dahil magtatanong ako ng questions mamaya. Kung alam niyo yung sagot, all you have to do is comment the answers. And then you get a chance to win all the prizes and vouchers that we have. And mommies, if gusto nyo rin makatipid-tipid, lalo na ngayon, di ba? Get 20% off when you buy Johnson's baby milk products. So that's the Johnson's milk and rice. Hello! Ayan, yung mga products natin. And milk and oats bath and lotion. Via Shopee today until tomorrow. Just use the code Johnson's Milk Bath. So yan, important yan. Alam nyo, ako, with my experience sa kids ko, eto kasi, favorite ko siya. Dahil si Blanca, medyo sensitive yung skin niya. And the milk range, apparently, it clears, like, halimbawa may rashes siya, naalikabukan, medyo sensitive siya as compared to bath. So, eto talaga yung parang go-to ko pagka merong sensitivity yung si Blanca. Because nawawala siya kagad the minute I use it. And it provides talaga 100% gentle skin protection, diba? Lalo na if used together. Kailangan, terno parati. Okay, so, one more thing naman, when si Bas yung gumagamit, gusto ko kasi ang lambot-lambot ng skin niya and hindi siya malagkit. Kasi yung toddlers ngayon, di ba, parang marunong na sila umangal. So, siya gusto niya yung lotion kasi hindi siya malagkit. So, don't forget guys, add to cart na kayo. Ito mga trusted variants ko talaga. Ayan. So, on top of that, abangan nyo ang Shopee Pay discount vouchers and 5,000 coins that we will be giving away. Yan! Ang dami nating pamimigay today. And we will be announcing those additional vouchers every 20 to 30 minutes. Kaya stay tuned, mommies. Huwag kayong aalis. Sayang ang prize. Okay, ayan, may international viewer tayo from Armenia, Eastern Europe. Pinoy? Siyempre, katagalog ako, malamang Pinoy. Diba? Hello! Okay, so, mommies, are you ready? Siyempre, di ko kayo marinig. Pero, I'm sure, ready na kayo. So, let's call our guest. So, ayan, again, bago ko tawagin, sa mga mommies who just tuned in, magandang gabi sa inyo. And it's me again, Divine Ligo, and welcome to another episode of Johnson School of Gentle Season 2. Napaka-exciting talaga. Johnson's continues to bring more helpful topics, more doctors and experts, and more surprises for our mommies. Kasi ngayon, di ba, parang we're stuck in ECQ, kahit pa paano, hindi pa rin pwede lumabas yung mga kids natin. So, kailangan natin parati na mayroong mga expert na nagsasabi sa atin, how do we adjust the right way with our situation now? So, hello, mommy viewers watching via Shopee app. Dami nating ganap today. So today we have invited a teacher mommy to help address our questions and concerns about our toddlers at home learning. So important yan, guys, because most of us, wala talaga tayong background sa education, never rin tayo nagturo ng kids or nagturo at all, diba? So, ayan, discuss natin today. So, this is a J&J initiated Facebook Live, and our guest speaker is engaged by J&J to discuss topics related to this. So, ayan na. Ready na kayo? Joining us is the founder of the Teacher Mom Academy PH. Teacher Mom Milona Barraca. She's been a homeschooling mom for 10 years. Nako, hindi ko alam kung kaya ko ata yung 10 years. And a mom of 4 kids. So, Teacher Mom Milona Barraca, hello!
Hello. Good evening, Divine. And good evening po sa lahat ng mga mommies na nanonood ngayon.
Nako, we're so excited. We're so excited to have you. And, ako mismo ang dami kong tanong. Kasi wala talaga akong background dito at never ko inisip sa buong life ko na mag-homeschool ako.
No, I'm excited to be here too, Divine.
Okay, so thank you for joining us today. So, can you please tell us, what is it that you really do?
Okay. I'm the Homeschool Mom PH. That's my IG handle. I'm a mom of 4 kids, like I said. I have a 20-year-old and a 17-year-old, both are girls. I have a 13 and a 10-year-old boys naman. And we've been homeschooling. This is our 10th year of homeschooling. And by God's grace, we are thriving in this homeschooling journey. And we're grateful for the community of homeschoolers here in the Philippines that have been supporting us. And out of this spirit of gratefulness, me and my 3 other mom friends put together Teacher Mom Academy PH. So what is Teacher Mom Academy PH? It's actually an academy or a school for moms. And actually, we have dad participants also, no? We are inviting moms and dads to go back to school. Kasi di ba, we go through college and to have a job, right? Pero ito, most important job natin, which is parenting our children and teaching them at home, hindi tayo dumaan ng any course, right? So we've put together, we've curated content, a quick start guide to home education. How do you navigate the new realities of at-home learning? So my 3 other mom friends, they're all seasoned home educators. One is a childbirth coach, and she's an interior designer. Another one is a doctor. She's an ophthalmologist, and one is a former preschool teacher and is now an entrepreneur. So we put together these classes for moms to equip. The heart behind it is to equip, to encourage, and to inspire them, encourage them that we can do this, mga mommies. So kailangan lang natin na mag-back to school.
Ayan. That's so nice to hear na because, teacher, parang ang iniisip kasi nila pag nag-homeschool, kailangan yun lang yung ginagawa mo. But it's so nice to hear na yung mga kasama mo, isang doctor, isang businesswoman. And what's the other one? Interior.
Teacher, interior designer and childbirth coach.
Yeah. So, pwede naman pala ipagsabay-sabay yun. So, okay, mag-start na tayo sa questions dahil I'm sure umaapaw na ang comment box natin sa dami ng questions ngayon. Pero the first question is, since iba na nga yung situation natin today, paano ba nabago ang at-home learning sa new normal natin?
Right, oo. Kasi nag-close lahat ng schools, di ba? Walang physical schools that are open. And so some of the changes are, our children who used to have classes, enrichment classes, they attend ballet class. I don't know if Baz attends any enrichment classes.
He did music class.
Oh, yeah. So music class, ballet.
Parang may gym siya. Yung parang mga gymnastics type.
Those classes. Lahat ng mga enrichment classes, canceled. Well, there are some na nag-adopt sila. They're doing it online, but it's a little challenging, right? So yung mga play groups, outdoor play, wala na. And everyone is transitioning to at-home learning. So whether they are enrolled in an online learning school or some are even unschooling, meaning wala mo ng school for the child this year. And then a lot also have gone into homeschooling. So daming changes, there's drastic change in their lifestyle. I'm sure for those of mommies na may mga schooling kids, hindi na tayo gumigising ng maaga, hindi tayo naghahanda ng baon or preparing our kids to school, hindi na tayo nata-traffic taking them to school, diba? And wala na ring homework Kasi lahat ng work sa
Nasa
bahay.
home na.
Oo, yan. And yun, there's a lot of stress on the mom's part, no? Kasi yun, apart from managing households, there's a lot of homeschooling moms na now have to juggle between work and coming alongside their children, educating them at home. So, may conflict, no? There's a struggle. Kasi yun, habang nag-work, nandyan yung mga bata, nandyan lahat ang mga bata is at home. So, and a lot of parents, a lot of moms feel incapable to teach.
Yeah, I mean, you're right when you say that kasi parang ako, I was in denial for a long time. Although alam ko naman na bata pa si Baz, pero parang I feel like, okay, now's the time na he's starting to identify shapes, colors, ganyan. Parang gusto ko na sabayan. Pero at first in denial pa ako, hindi okay na ata, baka pwede na mag-school in a couple of months, ganyan. But parang I came to accept na lang na dahil takot na takot ako magturo kasi hindi ko alam if kaya ko ba magturo. Kaya, di ba, later, the nice thing is, Teacher Mom is here and mamaya meron siyang mga i-demonstrate sa atin, mga play activities. So, Teacher Milona will be helping our toddlers develop their skills. So, abangan yan, mommies, kasi ito yung mga pwede nyong gawin. Ako nga, nauubusan na ako ng ideas every day for Bass, di ba? So, ayan, meron tayong mga bagong ideas na pwedeng gawin for our toddlers. So, now, let's answer more questions from our mommy viewers. Pero bago yan, it's voucher time! Dapat meron akong mga bell dito or something. Okay. So to our viewers watching via Shopee app, catch our Shopee Pay discount vouchers for 15% off a minimum spend of 100 pesos. So guys, make sure gamitin niyo yan. Applicable to all products site-wide today. Ayan. Sige. So we'll be announcing new Shopee vouchers every 20 to 30 minutes. So please do not leave the live natin. Mag-stay tuned kayo kasi pwede kayong manalo ng mga vouchers. Okay, so back to our question. So, ito, how do we really prepare our child or children for home learning? Kasi syempre, lalo na yung mga naka-experience na ng school, sanay sila, nagigising sila, pupunta sila sa campus, maglalaro sila with friends. So, how do we prepare them to biglang iba na kagad yung setup?
Okay, I want to take a step back, Divine, no, kasi we need to understand our young children, no, how are they wired to learn? Kasi yun, our children, they're born to learn. They're hardwired from the beginning to learn. They're very curious. You see that in Baz, right? Very active. They're very competent learners. So actually learning is a natural thing for them. Okay, it's second nature to them. What's really important in early childhood learning, and I'm talking about our toddlers and preschoolers, 2 to 5 years old, hindi pa muna siguro formal schooling. Okay, what's really important is that you expose them to activities, opportunities, and experiences for them to learn. Kasi yung nature ng early learning is very different from primary learning, no, na yung nakaupo na sila, may mga worksheets na, hindi pa ganon. They're not yet ready for the structured way that's typical in elementary school. Young children, they don't learn because we teach. Okay, they actually learn by interacting with the environment, with things, and with people. So that's how they learn, and they learn naturally. So they don't need to go to school to acquire all these things that they need before they go to elementary school. Actually, the home is enough. The home is enough. And we, parents, moms and dads, we can usually provide those ample opportunities for them to learn what they need to learn. And so the call for us is to be facilitators of learning. Ngayon na 2 to 5 years old pa sila, preschoolers pa. So our job is to create a safe and learning-rich environment conducive for them to learn. So early childhood learning, this is play-based learning. So as moms, ang gagawin natin is that we invite them to play. We set up our home na they will want to learn through play.
Saka yun nga at this age ni Bas, hindi ko talaga siya mapaupo kahit na sinusuhulan ko pa eh. Mamaya, ito bibigay ko toy, mamaya, ito bibigay ko sa yung treat. But Hindi talaga. I think, but when he sees something that's, parang he's curious at this age, di ba?
Yes.
When he sees something na may setup, na may mga test tube, na may food coloring, that's when he wants to sit down and listen to mom and say, okay, anong gagawin natin today? But the minute he sees the worksheet and the paper, nako, wala na, hindi mo na mapapaupo yan. So, yun nga, di ba? So, tama ka, kids are very curious.
Yeah, so they wonder, they question everything. Di ba, minsan makukulitan ka na. Ask everything. Kasi yun, that's how they make sense of the things around them. That's how they learn.
Okay, so my question naman now is, I think one of the moms raised this, is that, okay, so accepted na natin, magtuturo na kami mga mommies, yung kid natin, andito na. How do we make the environment, because you were talking about the environment, di ba? How do we prepare the environment at home without buying too much things? Kasi when you go on YouTube or when you Google, ang dami-daming kailangan para gawin yung activities or gawin yung mga homeschooling. Ano ba yung tamang setup?
Okay, so I'll begin with the importance of the home. Kasi the home is the child's first school. It's the child's first classroom. It's the child's first playground. And so, ang role natin as facilitators of learning is to create a safe environment, an atmosphere conducive for learning for them. So, ngayon, we can set, with everybody, with all the children at home, we can either set up a dedicated learning space, or as the home allow the size of the space, we can set up discovery corners and build an atmosphere of creativity and atmosphere of fun and trust, where the child will explore. Hindi siya matatakot, hindi siya nakatipto.
Walang bawal, walang babasagin, walang ganyan.
So, kailangan the moms also have to make sure na safe yung So, tatanggalin mo dyan yung mga mamahalin mo na mga vases, diba? Kasi young children, they need movement.
Yeah.
They need to move around, they need to explore, they need to discover. So, setting up those discovery corners is important.
Okay, so what's in a discovery corner? I mean, if I want to explore.
So I said kanina, we invite them to play. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce a term, the art of strewing. So you mommies can Google it, strewing. Ano ba yung strewing? It's actually it's an invitation to play. You strategically leave invitations for learning and creativity. Ilalagay mo siya in different areas in the house. So placing potential objects of interest in strategic areas around the house with the hopes of inspiring learning in your child. So it's more about helping your kids explore and play and create on their own. So this will think about hands-off, mommy. If you're able to create this, you don't have to be there, nakaabang and nakabantay parati. Kasi when you invite the child to play, it will open up a whole new world for the child, and the child can spend hours.
Yeah.
And hours.
I mean, to be specific, Teacher Milona, like what is in a corner? Like what do we put? What
mga different corners,
Yeah.
So let's look at the different corners, So I'll share some photos of some of these discovery and learning corners. So merong reading nook where you can put up a library of the child's favorite books.
Okay.
Meron kang area for music play. So put up let's look at this let's look at these pictures. Are you able to see it?
Yes, ako.
So meron kang bookshelf and put books, yung mga favorite books ng child mo, and that the child can explore that. So syempre pag younger, mga board books, yung text heavy na books, I mean picture heavy na books.
Picture heavy, yeah.
And then you can also set up yung a corner where there are musical instruments. I remember before when my kids were young, I just bought yung keyboard na plastic keyboard.
Okay.
And then they would play with that. Ukulele, guitars, so music corner where they can play and explore, right? Are you seeing the pictures?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. And then, of course, if you have the resources, it would be nice if you, nice to have. This is nice to have, you can get this teepee or a parang tent, right? Like a tent.
Yeah. Si Bass has that. Kasi he likes, I think ang weird, before, I remember like making a fort out of pillows, but it's really nasa child pala talaga yung gusto magbahay-bahayan, no? Yung pumasok sa mga tunnel-tunnel, ganyan. Because he
Yes.
does that now. That's why we had to get him a tent. But
Yeah,
pag
that's one
wala
of
yung
the.
tent, pag wala yung tent naman, we just use a kumot. You know, you don't have to buy.
Mm.
Kumot is everything.
Oo. Actually, in the next picture I'll show you now, you can create your own. Actually, so
Okay.
if you have the budget, you can get this, no. Kinetic sand, meron kang sandbox, and then I love this yung what do you call it, a calming swing or a therapy swing. You know how our kids are so when they're full of energy, and then kailangan nila to calm down. You can
Uh-huh.
also use it as kung kailangan mo siyang i-discipline because he or she has been misbehaving. So he can stay in the corner and he can come down there. So it's
Ah, yeah.
so you can make your own. Yeah, these are
Yeah.
wonderful props for learning, or you can DIY and create your own. No? Such as
Yeah.
this. Ayan. So creating
Yeah, like
fort. No?
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
ganyan na
This is
ganyan si
Stella.
Baz.
Yeah, this is Stella, my niece.
Uh-huh.
Her mom, teacher mom, Kim, helped her build this tent or fort, no? And she
Uh-huh.
also gives her boxes and hampers to play in. It doesn't have to cost much to set up
Yeah.
an exciting learning place. And this is even more exciting for kids, no?
Kids, yeah.
Mas, kasi it spells lots of fun kasi they can be creative. The
And yung
possibilities are endless.
imagination, 'di ba? The
Yes,
imagination, like, see Bass, you give him like a bottle of, those big mineral water. Iba-iba na naiisip niya from naging airplane, naging car, alam mo yon. So, parang inisip ko nga, he doesn't really need a lot of toys. He can work with whatever we have. And it's
that's
nice
right.
because even the parents, you get to be a little creative, diba? You
That's
start
right.
thinking of stories with it, diba? So
Yes.
yun yung
So as
exciting.
facilitators of learning, we just need to provide these materials, no? Like a box. Kids turn it into a spaceship. Or
Yeah.
I remember one time my kids, they turn it into an ATM machine. So the
Cute.
possibilities are endless. Okay, what
Yeah.
other setup can you do? What other strewing can you do? No, so yeah, you can leave a map or a magnifying glass. You can leave some of the ito na si Sela is looking at a plant under the magnifying glass,
Yeah.
and it fits their curiosity. It's
Yeah.
exciting for them, more than answering a worksheet. I'm sure this spells more fun and excitement for the child. It awakens the wonder, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I mean,
so you can
I
also,
also have a magnifying glass with Baz, and he uses it to look at the ants. And then he
oh yes,
identifies the color of the ant. So natuto na
oh,
siya ng black and red.
that's right. So exciting, diba? And this doesn't have to be expensive, okay? What other corners can you set up in your home? You can set up an art corner, okay? Now, I know mommies, no, they tend to, like makalat, messy. So we just have to allow our kids to explore and allow them to make a mess. And of course, we teach them, how to pack away and clean up their
Yeah, to
mess,
clean up.
right?
Yeah.
So an art play. And this doesn't need supervision, no? Sometimes, give them a paper and a pen or a crayon. You will be amazed at what the child can create.
Mm-mm.
Without mommy telling her, don't color outside the line.
Yeah, yeah. Actually,
So
hindi kami takot maging dirty. We play with food coloring, we play with crayons, we play with markers, anything, even fruits na, alam mo yun, kasi I wanted him to touch different textures. So, may mga fruits, yung seed, dinahawakan niya. Kasi, it's so easy naman to clean the child, diba? All I have to do is
right.
and enjoy pa siya after sometimes when we play in the balcony. So right
Yes.
there, lalabas ko lang yung Johnsons ko and then I can wash him there. Feeling niya, parang, ay, ang saya-saya, parang swim party, diba?
Ang
Right
bango na ulit.
after.
Oo, yes.
Yeah. So I'm
That's
not
right.
scared to get him dirty. And I think that's also good for his skills, his motor skills.
Yes, oo.
Yeah.
And then children love play pretend.
Mm-hmm.
So you can set up a corner there. We used to have this play stand, no, where kids and they can may pwede silang may nagbabahay-bahayan, right? And then you can have a box of costumes they can put on. Pwede iba't ibang hats or just fabric. you'll be amazed na what they can create. You probably have a fashion designer in the making. So it awakens their creativity, right? And what other setups? Ayan, yung indoor and outdoor sound play. This one is so fun, no? For sensory play.
Yeah.
Multi-sensory play. And I've seen we've done this activity in the previous Johnson and Johnson episode, and it spells a lot of fun for the kids, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what else? Board games and card play. Let the children play. Kasi this awakens yung creativity in them, and yung makikita mo yung mga personalities, sino yung competitive, sino yung gusto parating panalo, makikita mo yung sinong pikon kapag natalo. And so you can address also some character issues as you go about this, then of course maganda na merong siblings, right? But kung wala, this is important na mommy and daddy has to be
adults,
there to play with the child.
And yun, so ang ganda because you were, ito, we have one more pa pala. Okay.
Yan, bubble bath and dishwashing station. Ayan.
Perfect.
So, pwedeng may toys nila. And then, yung dishwashing station can be opportunity for them to train them for doing household chores later on. And it's in the context of play and fun. Gustong-gusto nila yan, Pero when they're adult, ayaw na nilang maghugas.
No, pero this one, we did it naman. Luckily, we have a tub. So, what I did naman is para matuto ng, alam mo yun, gentle sila. Kasi they're 2, diba? So, I have a baby girl turning 1 and then a 2-year-old. So, para matuto sila to take care of each other, pinapabayaan kong maligo sila and as teaching Baz, like this is how you guide Blanca, ganyan. Actually, in my last IG post, meron silang picture together na they were taking a bath. This is after yung activity namin ni Baz. So, madumi siya. So, nag-Johnsons kami para luminas siya. And then, I was also trying to teach him na you have to take care of your sister. So, siya yung nag-help kay Blanca kasi she's so young pa eh. So, tinuturuan niya paano mag-wash, ganyan. So, yeah, this part talaga they really like. They like something with water.
Yeah, so it also builds their social-emotional skills, right?
Yeah.
Hindi lang siya yung play na play, but like how Baz takes care of his younger sister.
Yeah. Wow. So thank you so much. Ang dami niyan. So just to run through, we have the music area, we have the reading area, we have the art area, we have dishwashing area, we have the sand area, and then the parang make-believe, diba? So, yan yung mga setup that you guys can work with. And then yung art area, yan. So, these are some of the ideas na pwede namin i-share sa inyo para hindi nyo kailangan lahat yan pwede nilang pinapalitan every week, di ba? Ngayon, art muna. Kasi alam naman natin, medyo masikip tayo ngayon, mahirap tayo sa space, limited. So at least we have so many ideas. Every week pwede nyo siyang palitan. So, thank you for giving us ideas para sa mga good learning setup. But today, eto na. Chance na ng mga tao manalo because we're doing our first pop quiz of the day. So, kakasabi ko lang guys, I'm sure fresh pa sa utak niyo yan. Give examples of things you need to ensure a good learning setup. There, kaka-discuss lang namin. So, if you heard, kanina you heard the answer from Teacher Milona, and we're also, nireview ko rin siya sa inyo, diba? So, ayan, comment away, diba? Okay, back to the two questions naman tayo, Teacher Milona. So, how can I ensure my child will focus on learning? Kasi, halimbawa yung toddlers talaga mabilis sila ma-distract or impatient sila or ayaw nilang tinuturuan sila. Like si Baz, bago ko pa sabihin anong gagawin, kinakalikot niya na lahat ng sinet-up ko.
Yeah, so that's really the challenge, no? Kaya hindi rin talaga advisable that they will be doing online learning at this stage, at this point. Kasi they cannot sit still, right? Very short ang attention span ng mga toddlers and preschoolers. So it's hard for them to sit still. So we really just have to make sure that our children, we have to sit down with them and come alongside them, no? Kasi kapag they're enrolled in an online learning class, they will not be able to get everything. we just have to accept that na may mga limitations talaga. And yun, so consider it this time like a play time for them. And to not be serious about, making sure they get everything that the teacher is teaching.
So, yun. Okay, so parang ngayon, you don't have to force your kid na, okay, kailangan yung matuto, kailangan mong matapos to. Wala pang ganon pag toddlers.
Wala pang ganon, no? Kasi yun, knowledge which is acquired under compulsion has no hold on the mind of the child. So we do not use compulsion, but we let early education be some sort of amusement for them. Diba?
Okay, yeah. So, yun nga rin kasi sometimes inisip ko, my God, 10 yung colors namin, nasa 2 pa lang kami, hindi namin matapos-tapos. Pero, dapat pala hindi rin talaga pinipressure. O at least, okay na, 2 na nagawa niyong color ngayon. Diba? Hindi naman kailangan tapusin talaga lahat. So, ngayon ang tanong naman ng moms is, iba-iba kasing age ng bata, diba? So, ano ba talagang kailangan nila malaman at a certain time? I mean, ano yung mga must, diba? Na kailangan by this age, ganito yung natutunan niya. By that age, ganito na yung natutunan niya.
Okay, so children, all our children are unique. Yan, have the different learning styles and different learning pace din, but there is this is from the CDC, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, and they have this early childhood developmental milestones. But you have to understand that development does not happen in a neat linear fashion like this one, no? Kasi iba-iba nga. So this can be a reference, but the mom would know kung if the child is, behind, or is this an area na you need to be more patient with the child and allow the child to bloom at his or her own pace. Okay? So we look at and when we look at the developmental milestones, we do not just look at, are they able to read and write? Are they able to know their ABCs and doing math? We also look at the different areas, the social and emotional, language and communication, cognitive, and the movement. So makikita natin yan dito sa developmental milestone standard na ito. But then again, this is just a standard checklist. Our children are unique, and so we don't have to, benchmark with this one.
Okay, so etong mga guide lang. Wala talagang tama or mali, like must, hindi siya ganyan. So at least the moms will know na at this age, baka I can start introducing shapes or I can start introducing colors, diba? So
actually, DepEd also has most essential learning competencies. Mommies, you can Google that, no? Most essential learning competencies. Ano na ba dapat ang natututunan ng anak ko at this stage? If you are really like Perneng na gusto mo malaman, but if you ask me, my kids, I am a believer of the later the better. My eldest, she's 20 now, she did not have academics or any formal learning until she was 2nd grade.
Oh, wow.
So my 2 girls, they went, before we homeschool, they went to Waldorf and they did just palaruan or called play. And then
until 2nd grade.
Anong 2nd grade na, because Waldorf moved, and so we had to enroll them in a regular school. 2nd grade, yun pa lang yung time na she was able to take an entrance test, a diagnostic test, and all the formal and academic. And we were amazed because the 2 of them, they caught on quite fast kasi ready na for the formal structured learning. So, yung dalawang younger ko, ganun yung ginawa namin. The later, the better. So, yung early years is just fun and play.
Okay. Yeah, I think ganun din kasi I remember my dad. Apparently, baka nag-work naman kasi lahat naman kami magkakapatid. We did pretty okay naman in school. Alam mo yon, others took pa masters and ganyan. Pero sabi kasi ng dad, wag kasi masyadong maaga kasi mabubore, tsaka magsasawa. Yun yung parati ko naririnig sa daddy ko before because syempre all of my mom would always like, gusto enroll kagad, aral, dami pang tutor, diba? So, but my dad saying na, wag, let the kid, parang may sinasabi siya, pabayaan mo maglaro, minsan lang siya maging bata. Ayun, diba? So, I think it's applicable here.
Yeah. a lot of the kids ngayon, grade 2, grade 3, they're already burned out or stressed from too much rigors ng academic. And so nawawala yung love for learning. So our
Yeah.
goal is we want to instill the love for learning for children kasi they will be learning for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Diba? And
Sure.
they will learn anything that you will teach them. You
That's right.
you want Baz to name the different dinosaurs? He can do that kasi he will remember it. You teach him that the triangle has 3 sides, he will learn that. Kasi we're repeating it to them and they hear it often enough. And so they learn anything. But yun, ang key now is to prepare them for future learning and to prepare them for more, to be joyful learners.
Oo. Happy, no? Yun talaga yung
Oo.
importante. Actually, yung disposition talaga ng bata, napaka-importante. Kasi alam mo, to be honest, parang when I read on social media, parang nakita ko yung mga moms, burnout na. Tapos nagkakainisan na rin sila ng kids. Parang nasisigawan na daw nila or napapagalitan na nila. Hindi na nagiging happy place yung home because of yun nga, parang napapressure sila. So yun pala, dapat hindi naman pala i-pressure, lalo na pag toddler because they don't have to. Alam mo yun? I mean, they learn through playing and they're sponge talaga. So yan, that we discuss ano yung mga pwedeng gawin ng toddlers. But now the next question would be, what age ba talaga advisable mag-enroll ng kids sa online classes?
Online learning. Oh, kasi the online learning, this is new for everybody, no? The experts are still mom on ano yung dapat na age. So, ako, ang ano ko dyan is that the moms should decide, the parents should decide, dapat ba na-enroll nila? Is it going to work out in their setup, for the family setup? Personally, ako, I'd rather, that the child be off the screen. So, wala muna. For preschoolers, Hindi muna. Wala munang online learning.
Wala munang online learning. So, for grade 1, you sagot. Okay na siya.
Grade siguro yon. For elementary.
Elementary na. Okay. So, at least exact tayo. Alam ng moms na by elementary, pwede na at dapat na sila i-enroll. Okay. So, before we proceed with more questions, we will be doing our second pop quiz of the day. So, true or false? Toddlers or natural learners? Ayan guys, comment kayo. Alam ko nakikinig naman kayo. So, okay, next question tayo. Teacher mom. Okay. During online classes, what is the role of the parent? I mean, ano ba talagang dapat ginagawa? The whole time ba nakaupo doon? Nakabantay?
Mm-hmm. So, again, the online learning setup is new for everybody. And the schools and the teachers and the parents will need to work together, to agree. So, ang suggestion ko is that siguro in the first 6 weeks, yung si mami nakaalalay, nakabantay, nakasilip, and depending on the child, kasi some children are, they are fearful or anxious sila. To be suddenly in this platform where iba siya no? So in a virtual classroom, and so might need mommy to hold their hand. So iba-iba yung
so depende
how the child is responding to this new setup. And then again, kailangan nagda-dialogue ang school, ang parents, teachers. Very important.
Kasi yun ang number one tanong ng moms. Actually, there's a debate in social media kung dapat ba nakatutok yung nanay or dapat pinapabayaan ng konting independence yung mom. So, yun nga, kasi I'd like to ask, lalo na paano na kung working parent, di ba?
Mm-hmm. So that's why nga kailangan na of course you have to honor the child also, no, if the child needs the mom there. Pero of course may dynamic, no, that the mom is working, so kailangan may agreement. If the child needs an adult to be there, perhaps a yaya or an older sibling, perhaps, no, and then the mom will perhaps commit na, okay, I will have this time with you. And also the school will have to comply, may guidelines on how many number of hours of online learning lang. And I think DepEd has released it last week, no? For kindergarten, no more than 1 hour for the whole day. dapat online.
Okay na yon, no? Oo. Kasi after that, hindi na rin makikinig yung kid, di ba? Actually, I feel nga 1 hour, mahaba na. Yeah.
1 hour,
mahaba na siya. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, okay na sila doon. Okay, so if you're not gonna enroll them in online classes, how else can we ensure that yung learning of our toddlers, or, I mean, alam mo yan, even at home, may natututunan talaga sila.
Yun. So, yun nga, yung naano ko na you have to create that environment. Set it up for your children, or create a safe learning environment where kids are allowed to play, to explore, to discover. So different activities to stimulate the senses, right? Yung mga corners that I shared earlier, games, activities, play pretend, all these things, no? And then allow the child to make mistakes. So when I say atmosphere, it hindi lang to physical space. It's also the atmosphere where they're not fearful to make mistakes. You allow them to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to make a mess. It's okay to make a mess, and that they're also allowed to struggle. It's okay not to not get it all the time. So yung as they have fun and exploration and discovery, there's also this atmosphere where the child feels safe. That I am loved and accepted, even if I make mistake, even if I make a mess, and I'm loved for who I am.
Yeah.
And my special unity.
Yun nga, I mean, the activities, si Bas, personally, I cannot speak for all the moms, but sa kanya gusto niya yung messy play, may hinahawakan, may ginugulo, although medyo usi yung anak ko, pero I'm not scared to really get him messy because all he needs is a bat. Diba? And ang gentle pa ng Johnsons na I can give him a bat like kahit na 3-4 times a day. It doesn't dry their skin. So, wala kaming problema na kahit na sige, magkalat ka dyan, alam mo yun, maggulo ka dyan, magdumi ka dyan, it's fine. And I see him enjoying. I think that's one of the biggest things na important.
Well, that's a wonderful gift, no? That the child can receive, no? Yung allowed to make a mess, and it's okay, right?
Yeah, it's okay. And moms, we have to let go. Ako kasi dati talaga my house is very curated. But, you know, I let go a bit. It's good for me and Bas at the same time, diba? So, like si Bas, mahilig siya anything that has colors, alam mo yun, exploring different texture, ganyan. Yun. So, ayan, no, as you can see, I think they can see it in the screen, like different things that we can do. Okay. So, and to give our mommy viewers some ideas on how to engage our toddlers at home na hindi kailangan gumastos, ito yung mga tips natin. Teacher Milona will be demonstrating some easy-to-do play activities. Ayan! Bigyan mo ko ideas. Pero wait! Bago yan, 1 minute. Excited na si Teacher Milona. Pero bago yan, it's voucher time. So to our viewers watching via the Shopee app, catch our Shopee Pay discount vouchers for 15% off on a minimum spend of 100 pesos. So use this voucher for your Johnson's Baby and other J&J products purchases today. Ayan! Ready na kami sa activities mo. Gagawin ko to kagad.
So I'm going to, since I don't have a toddler, my youngest is 10 years old, so I'm going to show video of my niece, Stella. She's based in Cebu right now. And so these videos are videos of her taken by her mom, teacher mom, Ging, no? Okay. So let's see these videos. And the first activity, yan. So the first activity is the straw and a bottle. What do you need, mommies? You will need some straws and 2 bottles. Ayan. You see Stella, she's transporting the straw. Yeah, and putting it on the bottle. So very simple activity siya. And you don't need, the materials are easy to find, right? And this develops the fine motor skills and hand-eye coordination, right? And also maganda when as they put the straw, you count. Kasi this teaches them also counting to 10, right? So, and then as you count, you put 1, 2, so meron, you're teaching 1-to-1 correspondence. Yan. So may math na rin nakasama, right? As you put the the straws on the bottle. So simple
So
activity.
easy. Oh, it's so
Yes.
easy. It's not like they have to look for the materials because it's something inside their house, di ba? Bote, I'm sure meron silang used bottle and then straws. They have most of those
Yay!
lying
You did
around,
it
I'm sure.
again,
And kids, they
Sala!
like
Good
it, no? They like it, and
job!
as soon as they finish everything, they like the sense of accomplishment. And so as they are able to accomplish and finish, it builds their confidence. That wow, I can do it.
Yeah.
Okay, what
Okay,
other
so that's
activities do
one.
we have here? Okay, the second activity. This is a so this video, if you can see it, that's Sella again. This is an adventure storytelling, or you can make up whatever you want to call this, no? But what is this? You set up your home, maybe the sala, no? That's part of my obstacle course, and then my story ka. So the story here is that there are crocodiles on the lake, on the river, and you have to cross to the other side. You have to cross to the other side without falling into the river. Okay, so
Ah.
na-excite yung mga bata, no? And this is good for kinesthetic learners as they move around the house. And then, they would want to do it over and over again. And no need to buy anything, right? Your home is perfect. And yun, make sure lang na the place is safe. Na
Yes,
walang
yes.
mabasag along the way. So it's an obstacle for storytelling. So mommies, you up your storytelling. It can be anything, no?
Oo, tsaka
Just your
exciting yan for
imagination and
them.
creativity will help
Because
you.
we might not understand, but sa kanila kasi imagination nila, it's so wide. And na parang, si Bas, parang may dinrowing lang siyang, it's a doodle. And then for him, it's a big dinosaur. Alam mo yun? Like,
Oo.
yeah. So, yung anything na ganyan, I think he'll really love.
So
So,
you can
thanks
start
for
the
that.
story and you can help them add on the story.
Yes. Okay, so gagawin ko yan. Bukas na bukas din.
Okay, the third activity is an ice sensory bin. Do we have it? Ayan, oo. So what do we need, mommies? We need, nagmelt na yung aking ano. You need cups, or these are silicone containers or cups. And then you can put the child's toy in the cup and put water. And then you can put it in the freezer and allow it to freeze overnight. And then, so what can you put in there? You can put some of their toys, like what I did here. I put Lego toys. I put a leaf I found on the ground, and then put water, and then you freeze it. And then I also put in one na may kulay blue. So blue coloring, food coloring, no? And the other one is purple. And so, like I said, strewing, no? Pag gising niya sa umaga, nakalagay na sa pail. And all those ice sensory those ice items, no? And then when she wakes up and sees it, she'll be so amazed. And actually, what does this teach the child, no? How does it benefit the child? So the child is going to discover properties of solids and liquids. So may science din siya.
Oo. And alam mo, Bas likes that. Anything that he can touch, he can grab, he loves. And he loves ice.
Flowers. And kahit nga adults nag-enjoy, di ba? How much
Oo.
more?
That's true. So, eto nga pala, meron tayong mga questions from the comment box. And one of the comments and question ng mommy is, how do we know if our kids paying attention or learning during online schooling ba?
So paano nga ba, 'di ba? That's hard to it's hard to tell. In fact, I saw one mom that post siya, sabi niya that she got so upset. She found out that her son is just playing Minecraft during class. Minecraft and another game. So she got so upset. So so this is where it's important na during perhaps lunch, no? You have a conversation with the child. How was school? What were you learning in school today? So then you can hear feedback. You can get feedback from the child if how she's doing.
Kung nakinig ba or
was she paying attention or is this something that's too much for the child?
Yeah.
So,
I th-
mag-gauge natin, diba?
I
And
think
this
that's what one thing that the parents really have to consider also is yung feelings ng bata. Kasi hindi lang naman tayo yung nag-a-adjust sa new normal, pati yung mga
that's
bata.
true.
And some adjust faster than others. We don't expect them to really like it immediately or to adjust immediately, lalo na they don't understand why are we not leaving the house, diba?
Why can't I not see my friends? And why can't I
Yeah.
see my classmates? So also, every one of us is undergoing through some form of trauma right
Yeah.
now. And if we can just be kinder to each other and, extending grace to one another, extending grace even to the teachers, are working so hard to make sure there's content. And to our children, siguro we need to lower our expectations and, just allow this time for, we're trying to just, here, find ways to make the most of the situation, diba?
Yeah.
We're all
Okay.
learning.
We have we have another question. Alam mo, ang daming mommies na happy that you're here with us today. Okay, another question is, yung anak daw niya, my child rarely pays attention po sa tinuturo ko sa kanya. What can you suggest po na pwedeng gawin to have a fun learning with him na he will pay attention?
So, I think it's very important, no? These are parang opportunities to get to know our child. So one way we can do is, we assess ano ba yung learning style ng anak ko. Is he kinesthetic? Is he auditory? Is he visual? Kasi pag naintindihan natin yun, then we can better understand yung behavior. And then we also need to get to know ano yung interest niya. Kasi once we know the interest, we use it as an anchor for learning. Like I remember my son, he was so engrossed with Lego.
Okay.
And siya yung medyo late na gano'n, na siya yung pinakahuli sa mga magkakapatid na nagbasa. But yun, he got so interested in Lego, and so we bought him a book, Lego 1,000 book of Lego ideas. And he was so interested in it that he learned to read kasi he would be so interested. He would come to us, Mommy, what is this word? So, kailangan na may interest. Alam natin what interests our child. Kasi kung, yun nga, compulsory learning, it doesn't, walang hold yun sa mind ng mga anak natin. So perhaps the content is not appropriate for the child or hindi pa siya, the readiness is not there yet. And so, siguro yun, play is one way that we can engage our children. So, mommies, try nyo yung different play-based learning activities that I shared kanina. Subukan nyo lang and then, take a step back kasi we need to relax din, relax. Kasi some moms are worried na, oh no, what if my child will get behind? Diba? Because right now po, everybody's at home. No one is advancing.
Yeah. Tama rin! Oo, walang nakakalamang.
And also, hindi naman yun yung goal natin na, maging advance yung anak mo. We want them to love learning. So kung nakikita natin na there is no love for learning, it's the rigors, it's boring for them, then perhaps baka yung content hindi pa ready, and also the way kasi yun, in the classroom, traditional classroom, there's only one type of learner na pwede doon, yung uupo at diba? And we know that our children, they learn differently. So we want to come alongside our child, honor your child's uniqueness and individuality. And perhaps the play-based learning will be the key to get him to be excited to learn.
Yeah. I remember si Bas, like, okay, so I got something on the internet and then it was sorting different colors into different cups na matching colors. Alang inisip ko, oh my God, I've been trying to do it for 2 days, pero ayaw niya talaga. Then I realized ko, hey, my child is not this type. Yung uupo, tapos magsusort, he's not the type like that. Inisip ko, kung gagawin namin takbuhan to, mas mag-e-enjoy siya. So, yun yung ginawa namin. Para siyang mini Olympics. We would get one color, run, put it in the cup, and then he learned. Because, hindi naman, there's no specific exact activity,
right,
diba? So you change it depende sa kids mo.
So this is honoring the child's learning style, no? I know of one mom also, no, what she did, sorting shapes then, but the child is kinesthetic. So what she did was that she drew the shapes on the mat, yung rubber mat, with a masking tape. So circle and then square, triangle, and then ask the child to look around if you see any circle, any square, and then put it on that mat where the shape is. So
Yeah.
the child got so excited, and then the mom realized, ay, marunong naman pala yung anak ko, akala niya hindi. But yon, it's just really tapping on the child's learning style.
Nako, I will try all the activities you said kasi ano yan, at least meron kaming bagong gagawin tomorrow. So thank you so much for those 3 activities tomorrow. Ora mismo gagawin namin. But, whether it's adventure storytelling, iSensory bin, or kung ano mang activities yan, never kasi talaga ako, as I was saying kanina, never ako takot na madumihan si Bass. Because yung favorite namin na hawak ko dito, na Johnson's Milk Range is, we have the milk and rice, and then the milk and oats, bath and lotion. It provides talaga 100% gentle skin protection. So, lalo na pag used together kasi they work better together talaga. So okay lang na mag-explore siya, magdumi siya because ganun naman dapat talaga yung bata. Dapat nadudumihan sila. You can't keep a kid clean all the time, diba? And after bathing, we always make sure na may lotion siya. Kasi it will keep his skin moisturized and protected against irritation dahil nga explore siya na explore, kung saan-saan siya pupunta. At least meron parang protective covering, kumbaga, when it comes to lotion. So, another good thing about the Johnson's Milk Range is that malambot talaga sa skin. Kasi yung age ng toddler, maangal na yan. So, kung medyo sticky, ayaw na nila, mainit, ayaw na nila. So, this one, you don't have to worry because talagang malambot siya sa skin and hindi siya sticky, hindi siya nakaka-irritate, diba? So, to the moms who heard that, baka gusto nyo, don't forget that you can get 20% off when you buy Johnson's baby milk products. So that the Johnson's Milk Rice and Johnson's Milk and Oats bath and lotion via Shopee today until tomorrow. So just use the code Johnson's Milk Bath. Okay, so meron pa tayong one more question. Kaya pa, Teacher Milona?
Wow, okay. Sige, game.
Okay. So, how does homeschooling benefit the child?
Oh, okay. So, we've been homeschooling for 10 years and it has been the greatest adventure of our lives, no? And siguro hindi lang the child, but the whole family, no? The parents.
Wait, Teacher Milona, we have to make this quick because yung mga Shopee viewers pala natin hanggang 8 o'clock lang. So, you can continue to watch via Facebook, ha? Kasi tuloy-tuloy pa rin kami. Nag-overtime na naman kami. So, every time we do this overtime because it's so fun. So, bye Shopee viewers. You can continue watching on Facebook. Okay, go again, Teacher Milona.
Okay, so how does it benefit the child? Now, unlike conventional schooling, isa lang yung type of learner that the conventional schooling honors. No, in homeschooling, you can individualize your curriculum for that particular child. So I have 4 kids na iba-iba yung learning style nila, and I come alongside them. One of the ways is that that it benefits the child is that for a child who wants like I have a daughter who is auditory and she likes hearing herself talk, and she likes to she likes kasi auditory siya, so that's how she learns, no? Okay. So kung sa regular classroom hindi siya pwede mag-ingay, 'di ba?
So bawal.
Individuality. And so the pace of the child is also honored. And I remember, the first time we started a 2-week lesson in the regular school, you know how long we did it? 2 hours lang.
Ooh.
2 hours lang in one sitting kasi nagustuhan niya talaga. So you can go at the pace of your child. So there's a lot of flexibility and freedom. And also, for most homeschoolers that I know, ang goal talaga ng homeschooling really is to disciple the child, or yung i-pass on the family's values, beliefs.
Yeah. So na-address mo, no? Depende sa kid.
You're able to address character issues, not just the academic. So both academic excellence and character development are addressed. And again, depende yun, no, sa goals ng family. What are your goals for your child's education?
Ayan, that's nice to hear. Okay, so I have to announce this. It's our last voucher time. So to our viewers watching via Shopee app, catch our Shopee pay discount vouchers for 15% off, guys. Avail nyo yan. So you get 15% off on a minimum spend of 100 pesos. Use this voucher for your Johnson's Baby and other J&J products purchases today. So please, avail nyo yan kasi makakatipid tayo, which is very important, especially now. Diba? So ikaw, Teacher Milona, what's your favorite Johnson's product?
Oh, I love the Johnson's milk bath. And you know, they love hugging me. They take 8 hugs a day. And so I smell them.
Yes.
I love the smell. And soft din siya sa skin, yung lotion. I love it.
Diba? Ako ginagamit ko siya lalo na nung buntis ako kasi ayoko magka-stretch marks. So ginagamit ko talaga yung lotion all over me. And I think that was one of the things that helped. That's why wala akong mga stretch marks. So, but before that, we have our third pop quiz. So what are the 2 variants? Ito na. Ayan na, may clue na. Of the Johnson's milk range. So kung alam niyo yung sagot, comment below. So ayan, exciting naman ang episode na to. Ang dami-dami nating natutunan. Ang dami, meron ako mga activities na gagawin tomorrow. So thank you so much, Teacher Milona.
Thank you for having me.
Oo, napaka-exciting. So, do you have any social media handles that they can follow?
So, if you follow our Facebook page, Teacher Mom Academy PH, or Instagram, Teacher Mom Academy PH. I also have Instagram at the Homeschool Mom PH.
Wow. Okay. So that's it for today, Johnson School of Gentle Mommies. Ayan, exciting. And thank you for having me also because I love doing this. We hope that you learned a lot with our expert and nasagot namin yung mga tanong nyo. You know, we're going through a lot of adjustment at this time, but Johnson's is here to help you guys because we're making sure na etong Johnson's is partner natin when ensuring the protection and happy and healthy development of our babies and kids. And alam mo yon, with bringing in experts, tinutulungan tayong mga magulang to be the best parents that we can be to our children. And I think that's very important kasi ngayon hindi na natin alam sinong kakausapin natin, kanino tayo maniniwala. So we always bring in experts so you guys can ask your questions. Kaya make sure to watch all the School of Gentle episodes. So again, thank you so much to our viewers who watched via Johnson's Facebook and the Shopee app. Diba? Dahil today, dalawa yung natin, yung saan pwede manood. So thank you also to the Johnson's Mombassadors who are all there in the chat room na very, very active. Diba? And of course, thank you so much, Teacher Milona, for joining us. Kasi ang dami mo talagang natulong. Meron ka ba mga last words to our viewers? Message of inspiration?
Yeah, so my encouragement to all the moms, we are in unprecedented time in history. And the call of this time is for us moms to be at home with our children. So let's make our home an exciting, vibrant place where our children will love to learn and enjoy learning, where they will feel safe, loved, and accepted. And let them know that we are looking forward to this. Kasi sometimes, parang naano sila na ayaw ni mommy na nandito ako, no? So that we're excited to learn alongside them. And let's bond with our children. Let's make memories. Never mind the mess, no? And let's take the pressure off yourself, mommies, and also of your kids. Just enjoy this time together.
I mean, if anything, we're so lucky that we have the leisure to work from home and be with our children, diba? For those moms na who can work from home, isipin nyo na lang yung nakikita nyo yung mga anak nyo lumalaki. Alam nyo yun, tanggal pagod, tanggal stress, diba? Okay, so balikan natin yung mga questions kanina para alam na nila yung mga answers. But I'm sure a lot of our mommies got it also. Mommies, daddies, and everybody watching, ang dami daw nakakuha ng tama. So for the first one, give examples of the things you need to ensure a good learning setup. Meron tayong art corner, music corner, yung dishwashing corner, meron tayong books corner. So those are just a few of the many that Teacher Milona mentioned kanina. The second question is true or false? Toddlers are natural learners. The answer to that is true. And then the last question is, what are the 2 variants of the Johnson's Milk range? So we have the Johnson's Milk and Rice, and we have the Johnson's Milk and Oats, which I have right here. So, to all the mommies who joined our pop quiz, nako, and nakatamang sagot, congratulations! Ang gagaling nyo talaga. Salamat sa pakikinig because, I really enjoy doing this because I learn so much and I hope you guys are learning a lot too. So wag niyong kalimutan because you can still get 20% off when you buy Johnson's baby milk products. So that's the Johnson's Milk and Rice and the Johnson's Milk and Oats bath and lotion. Dalawa. Yan. Binakasya sa kamay ko. Via Shopee today until tomorrow, September 15. So just use the code Johnson's Milk Bath. So, ayoko nag-goodbye, but that ends our session today for the Johnson School of Gentle session. And thank you once again to all the mommies who tuned in. Iba-ibang lugar, may international pa tayo today. So watch out for more Johnson School of Gentle sessions. Don't forget to follow Johnson's Baby on Facebook and Instagram to know more about caring for our babies and our kids. And thank you, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good evening. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Close your eyes, dry your tears, 'cause when nothing seems
Hindi ka
clear.
nag-iisa, Mommy. Kasama mo ang recommended by pediatricians and dermatologists. Johnson's. 100% gentle skin protection from irritation, germs, dryness, redness, and pollution. Asahan mo ang #1 baby bath and lotion.
You'll be safe here.
Johnson's.